Hey guys, it's another JJK versus video. If you haven't seen the other two, they're right there in my channel. Today we're gonna be talking about the most powerful sorcerers in JJK, real top tiers, you know. So let's see if there's anybody who can match them. And also Panda, for some reason. Okay, let's get right into it. Now we're gonna have a matchup based on contrast rather than similarities. It's Maki versus Rin Tosaka. And from what I understand, this is like a matchup where both of them were defined by their birth, their connection to their sisters. But it's really cool because while Maki was looked down upon and eventually grow out of the power system, Rin Tosaka excelled in it. So I think it can be a really interesting matchup, seeing how these contrast and all. Especially because Maki is known as the invisible woman, with a complete zero cursed energy and her soul-splitting sword. So yeah, I think it would be really cool finally getting some female representation on these lists. And now we have a kind of a joke matchup. It's Panda versus Alphonse. It's Panda versus Alphonse. From what I understand, they are both artificial life forms. Well, Alphonse isn't artificial, but they both accompany their partners, I guess, their respective fathers and brother, and they're both seen as kind of monsters. But you know, they have a heart of gold. So he really holds a matchup. I don't want either of them to die. Right up. Next contestant. Up now we have the god of lightning himself, Hajime Kashimo, going up against Hunter x Hunter's certified lover boy, Hisoka. And this is my favorite matchup for JJK in general. Like, you could do so much with this. You can either have it in Heaven's Arena, where Kashimo is looking for strong opponents, or you can have Hisoka entering the Culling Games. And like, this matchup really comes down to how would they use the environment, you know? How would Kashimo surpass Hisoka's bungee gun? Because, you know, properties of both rubber and gum, meaning that probably counters Kashimo very hard, but like, Kashimo would probably get just excited at the prospect of fighting someone like Hisoka. And Hisoka, who would honestly underestimate Kashimo, will leave him an opening where he would put himself in like a deadly situation where Kashimo has all the advantage. But rather than be scared, he would actually be turned on as Hisoka does. And they also are so similar in like, they're both masters of martial arts who surpassed death just because they wanted to fight strong opponents. And we need to use base Kashimo specifically because, you know, Mythical Beast Kashimo completely obliterates Hisoka. You know, a cool segment could be like Hisoka throwing Kashimo at the water, and the Kashimo uses electrolysis to poison the motherfucker. But you know, and when he gets up out of the water, he's looking for Hisoka's body, and when he thinks he won, Hisoka's body isn't there anymore, which is scary as fuck, because more scarier than seeing Hisoka is not seeing Hisoka anymore. And this could end in a very interesting way. Like, if Kashimo wins, I think the best way is to let him use his lightning, the sure hit lightning, and hit Hisoka on the head, like straight up dead. But if Hisoka wins, Kashimo, he could use a bunch of cards to kill him in the same way Sukuna did in the series. So yeah, this is my favorite matchup. I love Kashimo. Loverboy is a cool character, but I really hope this gets made up to a matchup one day. And next up, you've probably been wondering where he is, and we finally have it. The man himself, Gojo versus Kakashi. White-haired teachers with special eyes. This is a very popular matchup. I don't think I have a match to add to it, but this could really be a cool matchup if done correctly. With, again, Gojo using his domain expansion to kind of trap Kakashi, and Kakashi using Kamui to get out of the way. Finally, leaving Gojo, exposed because he doesn't have Limitless anymore to just being brutalized. And Naruto is a very powerful series compared to JJK. Yeah, that's it. I don't have much to add to this matchup, so next one. And finally, the most powerful character in JJK makes his debut on these lists. It's Sukuna versus Kurama. I think this is a very cool matchup, and even the size difference and all. But it can be really interesting seeing Malevolent trying just envelop Kurama totally, and just start dicing and slicing him up. But you're probably wondering, if I just said that Naruto stomps JJK, is this even a close matchup? Well, yeah, because Sukuna has the world cutting slash, and if he can imbue that into his domain, it's basically GG. He also has a Magoraga and other Shikigami, so yeah, I think it would be fair to give him that. But this could end with a Bijudama versus Fuga clash, which Sukuna would lose, but I still think this could be interesting. Yeah, that's it. And yeah, time to do YouTuber shit, so please subscribe. These videos are getting more views than I realized it would. If you like the video, please subscribe. I'm planning to do more JJK content, and next time I'm planning to do Curling Games fights ranked and explained. I have a lot of opinions I want to get out of my chest, so please like, please subscribe, please share. I'm still new to this YouTuber shit, but I'm having a lot of fun, so you might subscribe and stick around, see what I can come up with. I have a lot of cool ideas, like giving Shigemo Wonder of You. Ooh, what could that mean? You have to subscribe to find out. Well, see you later, guys. Thank you for watching.